Hey you guys, it's that time. Pick a story where in one of the decks or all of the decks could be a story or message for you. So what I like to do, those of you that are new, is to hold each deck up to the camera for you to see if it's resonating with you, starting with deck number 1. Could your story or message be here in deck number 1? Or is it in deck number 2? Could your story or message be here in deck number 2? Or could it be deck number 3? Is your story or message here in deck number 3? Okay, we will go ahead and get started, starting with the deck number 1. We have the Queen of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, the Hierophant, the High Priestess, the King of Swords, overall energy, Page of Cups, Balance, and the Lovers. Okay, so overall energies I feel are about receiving messages from spirit guides or receiving messages from someone that you're connected to spiritually. I feel like there may have been a connection that you had with someone where it was very tranquil, and something about this connection, like you just got each other. Maybe you guys were both into metaphysical things, and it seems like you guys there was a nice even flow to your connection. It's possible that you have not yet made this connection, but it seems like this is someone that, you know, you've come across and just immediately clicked with this person. It seems too, though, that there is a decision that needs to be made, and maybe the both of you have been going back and forth trying to figure out what to do. But it does seem like you guys balance each other. This is someone who tempers you and you temper them. You know how to manage or deal with each other's energies. But yeah, it looks like you could be receiving messages from this connection. Now also, you might be, like, if you want to view it as connecting with your higher self, I can see that too. Whereas it's not necessarily like a love interest, but it still may be someone that enters your life that is just your higher self. And they're like you're connecting with yourself and healing, helping yourself to heal. Because it does seem like something also is about healing or recovering. I feel like you need to trust your intuition, though, because there may be some sort of opportunity coming up, and there may be a need for you to make a choice or a decision, or there's something going on where there's going to be a change of plans, or something is inspiring you to go in a new direction here. Some of you may, something's going on with your occupation, like you're becoming more passionate about your work, or you're going to find something that you're passionate about, or decide to focus on the things that you care about as opposed to like a regular 9-to-5. Maybe you are dedicated to establishing your own business. but it does look like you are making plans and you're moving forward with these plans. In a love situation, it could be that someone is looking or thinking about you, keeping tabs on you. They're watching you, not in a creepy way. They're just like trying to decide the best plan of action in approaching you. So I feel like this person is strategizing how they're going to approach you. I feel like someone may have wanted to be an architect or is an architect. Someone seems like they have some sort of drawing skill. Someone may be some sort of designer or painter. I feel like someone also has studied history of like historic landmarks, like churches, even like Japanese gardens. I feel like some of you have a calling and your spirit may be calling you forth to pursue your desires, to pursue these passions here. You also might have an ability to teach or to give some sort of advice based off of your talents. I feel too like health-wise, someone is getting some sort of a checkup. I don't feel like anything's wrong, but something may come back inconclusive. Like if you were having a problem and then it cleared up, I just feel like we don't know what that was, but it's gone now or you're healed. So I don't know. I just feel like someone's results are inconclusive. Also, I feel like someone took a pregnancy test, but it's too early. So the outcome, it may or may not confirm a pregnancy, but I do feel like someone took the test too early. I do feel like medically something is hidden. I feel like something's hidden. I'm not feeling like there's an issue at this time. It just seems like something is hidden or something that was bothering you will clear up on its own. Of course, I'm not a doctor, you know, stay listening to what your physician is advising. But just through the cards, to me, it just looks like something might clear up on its own. Or it's hard to pinpoint the cause of something. Now, relationship-wise, I feel like someone is thinking about commitment or feels like they might be ready for commitment. Anyone new that comes into your life, that might be something that they kind of put out there. Something about this person seems traditional. So they may believe in, you know, marriage and or gender roles or something of that sort. It just seems like there's something traditional about this person. Even if it's same sex, they still believe in the same tradition as marriage. Now, spiritually, I feel like you guys are being initiated. I feel like there's another veil that will be removed and you are going to be granted access to the Akashic records or, you know, just hidden information. You may be coming to the realization of your gifts, especially any hidden gifts. I feel like you are becoming aware and becoming more responsible with the gifts that you have and how you share them. You also may have to do some more learning. Some of you may decide that you want to go to a place to receive a certification, or anything, an online course, something that gives you a certification, whether it's in Reiki or any type of chakra clearing. It just seems like you are going to get some sort of education in regards to that. Definitely could be signing up for astrology. You also just may decide to go to school, period, or it's like you're getting ready to receive some sort of certificate. I'm hearing business administration for someone. You guys are also having to quiet your thoughts and really, feel your way through situations. Something is about a lesson in intuition and processing your thoughts and having clarity. I'm also feeling like secrets are going to be revealed to you, or a secret's going to come out. I see someone also being honest. Someone is quiet but honest. I don't feel like they're withholding information as in being deceitful. It's just that someone is like, I know when to say something and when not to say something. So they're intuitive with their communication. And someone likes to be very observant. This could be your energy, likes to be just very observant and doesn't speak until you or they feel it's the right time to say something. There could be something going on with the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, maybe a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I feel like you also may have had to set boundaries with people, whether love interests or people that you work with. But I feel like people are respecting your boundaries as well. Matter of fact, I see you coming off as someone who is honored and respected, and people may be showing you that you are appreciated or that you are worthy. Or even if you already felt this within, it's being validated. Although you don't need to be validated, I just feel like it's being validated. If you are also needing to make a decision about anything, like whether you should stay or go, should you quit a new job, or, not quitting, well, maybe. Should you quit your job or look for a new job? Should you stay in a relationship or leave? Should you hold on to somebody or should you let go? I feel like the answers are, it depends on you. The outcome depends on you. And I feel like you just need to be patient with your situation. You don't have to force yourself to make any decisions before you're ready to. Somebody may be on your mind, but you're not choosing to keep your distance or not speak to them, or vice versa. They're thinking about you, but they're not speaking right now. But plotting and planning. I feel like there also was a disagreement between you and somebody. Somebody tried to apologize, and it was never confirmed whether the apology was accepted or not. I feel like someone just felt like they weren't ready to accept an apology, so they may have left you on hold, or just, yeah, like you didn't have an answer. You were just left on hold or in suspense, but really it felt more like a rejection. And this person may still be feeling like, I didn't say yes or no. I'm still thinking. I haven't decided. I feel like someone also maybe wants to travel or explore different parts of the world. I also feel like somebody may be visiting someplace before they decide to move there. It's like, I need to go visit here. Let me check the climate. Let me see what the job market is like. How much is the housing? What are the people like? And then I can make a decision whether or not to move there. So that also could be advice for you. Like if you're thinking about relocating, go check the place out first if you can. Go on a vacation and get as much information as you can. In a love situation, I feel like someone is secretly pursuing you, but this person is plotting a getaway. Like they are trying to escape. I don't know why I be getting that. I always feel like somebody is sneaking away, like running away from a relationship, breaking up without a proper breakup. It's just like, bam, I'm gone. Somebody leaving somebody to come home to find that the place is empty, you know, except for their belongings. But, you know, it just looks like someone packs up and leaves in the middle of the night and they're just gone. And then they block the person. Somebody feels like this is their only way out. They're like, I couldn't say anything. If I said it, I was going to, they would prevent me, talk me out of it. And I would have been stuck in a cycle. Like I'm getting like basically that type of conversation, why this person is doing this. And then just in general, I feel like somebody is escaping, they're sneaking, they're not telling plans. Somebody might be secretly leaving their job, but has not told anybody. Okay, I'm getting something about a formal introduction or a formal invitation. I feel like you're going to be formally introduced to somebody. Like you haven't been introduced to someone, but you will be. Especially too in like a business matter. Maybe you've been working for someone who's in the political field, or you know, you work with someone that has like some type of status, and it's like, you know, that's your boss, but you just have not met them. And then one day it's like, okay, here's a proper introduction. So I feel like you're going to get a proper introduction to someone. If in a relationship, maybe something's been going on where you've never met this person's family, but they talk about their family all the time, or they talk about their child all the time. And I feel like you're going to get a proper introduction. It's like, okay, I know who you are from the internet or just talking on the phone, but I've never actually met these people. Even if you were dating online, it's like you had not met this person yet. I feel like you guys are getting ready to have a proper introduction, or you're going to officially meet them. Yeah. Someone is concerned with their image and their family traditions. Family secrets. You may have inherited something. Okay, I'm getting a couple of things. Okay, you may have inherited something from your family, whether it's spiritual or medical condition, or there is just some sort of tradition that you are following through with, even if it's unintentional. It's like maybe you tried to avoid some sort of tradition, like you're like, all my family are entrepreneurs, I don't ever want to be an entrepreneur, and then somehow you find yourself being an entrepreneur. Or you're like, I'm gonna be the first person that marries this type of person, I'm not gonna do like my other relatives and blah blah blah, and then you end up doing exactly that. Like something's going on where I feel like you end up fulfilling some sort of family tradition. Something may be looked at as generally taboo. Something about your spiritual beliefs or your relationship or the way you make your money. I'm getting something about someone's dream journal. Oh, and there's dreams. Something about your dream journal. I don't know if there's something you documented in there or if it's almost like someone has access to it. I also feel that you've been dreaming about someone. You've been communicating with someone in a dream. This person has been keeping their distance, but also, in a sense, trying to prepare you because they're on the way. I kind of feel like someone is like, I can't talk about this right now. I'll explain in person. I'll explain when I get there. There's something that you may be planning on doing, like I said, but you haven't told anyone. It's something that you might be pursuing or chasing your dreams, and you don't want people to judge you for, whatever this dream or this desire is. I feel like someone has a scar or a birthmark on their left side. And it could be visible, especially on the face. I feel like you guys have also been learning how to communicate, or someone around you has been learning how to communicate. Learning when to speak and when to be quiet, or how to word their thoughts depending on who they're talking to. Because I feel like someone is normally really brash and says things without thinking, but I feel like someone's been practicing practicing some sort of self-restraint or being more observant. And someone's definitely been thinking about you. It's a possibility that a love interest could be channeling you, trying to come into contact and just connect with you. All right, so let's move on to deck number 2. We have the King of Cups, the Four of Cups, the Eight of Cups, the Six of Wands, the Lovers, overall energy, Six of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. Okay, so the overall energy, I feel like you guys are thinking about the past or reminiscing, but you are having happy memories. I also feel that there's somebody that is in your life that you're very fond of, or someone that you feel like you trust. I feel like you're connecting with someone who is a soulmate, whether it's romantic or not, or platonic. You know, it's someone that you're connecting with and you feel like you come from the same soul group. There's been a lot of thinking and assessing. I feel too like there may be an earth sign wondering if they should reach out to you. Or maybe you've been thinking about reaching out to them. I also feel that what you have patiently been waiting for is getting ready to manifest. You are going to get some sort of confirmation or response. You also could hear from, somebody from your past. Not necessarily an ex, but just, past people coming back into your life or resurfacing. I feel like somebody is eating a lot of ice cream or going out for ice cream. Or there's something very nostalgic about an ice cream flavor. Or it's something that you're eating and it makes you think of this person. There's a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, that seems like they are withholding what they're feeling. Someone is in their feelings. They're very, very protective of what they feel. I feel like this person is also emotionally stuck. It could be you. This also may be about someone who's very sensitive, very emotional. But I feel like they're holding back. I feel like someone is not wanting to open up to everybody, or it's like they did it once, but they're like, I can't do it again, or I can't keep being vulnerable. I was vulnerable in the past and I can't do that again. Maybe you feel that, it wasn't worth it to just express how you felt, or like what you said went unheard or wasn't appreciated. I feel like you also may be tired of someone's apology. It's like they have the sweetest apologies, but you're like, yeah, but you keep doing the same thing, so what's the point? And something's going on where it seems like you start to give up. You're like, you know what, I just need to walk away from this situation. You just start feeling pessimistic about something that's going on. Now, if this is not you, it definitely could be someone around you, especially someone who's just very private about what they're feeling. You might not even be aware of it. Or maybe your intuition is telling you that something's going on, but, you know, definitely could be someone dealing with depression or some sort of mood swings, emotional ups and downs. If you are being pursued by people romantically, I feel like you don't really like the offers that are coming in. I feel like you're fed up with the offers. You also could be emotionally stuck on somebody and you keep comparing new connections to the old person. You're like, oh, none of them compare. They bore me. And you just start to feel like you aren't going to find another like that past connection that you had, or you're just not going to find what you're looking for. You just start to feel like, you know, where are they? You also could be feeling emotional or lost about your career, like something's going on where you lost your passion, or it's kind of like a midlife crisis where you were fine before, but then all of a sudden you're not happy in, you know, doing the type of work that you're doing, and you don't feel fulfilled, and you just want to go and find that. You definitely could be doing some soul searching, even if this is nothing but you binge watching movies. These movies are kind of taking you down memory lane and making you go within and think about the past. It's making you think about your life. I do see confidence returning, but it's like you had to go through something. You had to have some sort of emotional purging. But I feel like your confidence is going to be restored. Maybe something gives you a new idea. Maybe you just feel renewed. But I feel like you are going to go ahead and go towards something that you really want to do. You're like, you know what, I decided that this is what I'm going to do. And you seem to be pursuing a love interest, or you seem to be pursuing the career that you want. It does look like you're going to be faced with a decision, or you're coming at a crossroads, basically. And I feel like you're going to have to stop and ask, do you want to continue on the path that you're on, or do you want to change it? I also feel like something magical may be getting ready to happen on your spiritual journey. It's like you're crossing paths with someone, meeting someone at the right place at the right time. And this could be a big break for you career-wise, or it could be a big break in love. It just seems like this is definitely some sort of divine timing. The timing couldn't be better. There also may be communication between two people, especially if someone has been hiding their emotions and not wanting to be vulnerable. I feel like someone is finally opening up and they're like, okay, I'm ready to talk, because they weren't ready to talk at first. I'm also feeling that you're going to witness something like in the sky. I don't know what it is exactly. It could be, you know, a star. It could be something about the moon. But I feel like you're witnessing something in the sky, and you're not alone. I feel like somebody is with you to witness this, and you're like, say, I'm not crazy, right? You see that, right? I feel like someone is older with a youthful spirit, and someone is coming off like a teacher. Yeah, somebody is coming off as having an old soul. If you're wondering about your love life, I do feel like you're going to hear from somebody, or you're going to cross paths with a new person. Where it goes from there, I don't know. It depends on the both of you. It depends on other factors. All I'm seeing is that you guys get to meet each other. You also just may be very intuitive this week. I feel like someone wants to build with you. And this may be an opportunity to start fresh. You could have a business partner, or this could be about a relationship that had its problems and a willingness to compromise. Someone is determined to make something work. It's like, we're going to make this work. Okay, we don't have this. Okay, it's got to work. We're going to make this relationship work. I don't care what happened, blah, blah, blah. I don't believe in divorce. I don't believe in whatever. So I feel like someone is determined to make something work. Someone's determined to make you their friend again. This could be your friend and you guys fell apart. I feel like somebody's determined, or you are determined to make someone your friend again. And it does look like there's going to be success with that. Someone may be reminding you why you're friends in the first place. If you just started a new job, you might feel bored there and you may not stay. I feel like you might try, but eventually you'll be like, I don't want this job. I heard the name Sandra for somebody. There is someone around you who wants to kiss and make up or hug and make up, whatever, this relationship is. I feel like somebody's been trying to get your attention, trying to apologize or drop hints that they're sorry. I feel like you also secretly enjoy someone's efforts. You're like, that's so sweet. You gotta love them though. Like, I do feel like you're flattered with someone's efforts. You might not show it though. Or they might not show you that they are actually flattered that you're reaching out to them or trying to make something work with them. Some of you are enjoying being alone and just don't want to be disturbed. Somebody also may volunteer to share something with you. And it's like, oh, okay, well, thanks for sharing. I didn't ask, but thanks. I see you being very polite to someone who's coming off rude. I feel like you're being very patient with them. But you might, go home and tell one of your friends, or when you talk to one of your friends, you might be cursing the person out for something that they did. But you didn't show them that you were annoyed. Somebody is starting not to believe in soulmates or twin flames anymore. or feels like someone is not your soulmate. It's like that person is not my soulmate, because if we were soulmates, we would have been together. Someone is also just watching you walk away, and they're not fighting for you for some reason. Maybe they're not ready. Maybe they know now is not the best time. I feel like they want to come forward, but they're not. I feel like somebody is still caught up with some other karmic cycle. And once that cycle is over, then maybe there's a chance. Someone may be a hair braider, or is going to get their hair braided. Now, I also see you getting a lot of attention for your appearance or something that you do maybe at work, but I feel like it's a lot of positive feedback. You also may end up encouraging other people somehow by just being yourself. Like you aren't thinking much about something, but somebody's making a big deal out of what you do, and you know, it encourages them. I see you forgiving someone, but not wanting to get back with them. And it's like you accept their apology, or you accept the past, or you are forgiving yourself for allowing yourself to get involved in something. But I feel like you're going to go ahead and pass. You're like, I'll pass. You also may have the courage to walk away from something that you didn't have the courage to do at first. So whether it's a job or a relationship, or if you were going to relocate to another place, it's like you finally are having the courage to do it. I keep getting some sort of on-off situation. One minute you're getting a lot of attention from somebody, and then the next minute they're just being petty or ghosting you, or both. First they get petty, then they just disappear. And I do see a situation coming up where there's going to be backhand compliments. Someone may try to force you to make a decision, or manipulate you into making a decision. Like you're feeling some sort of pressure to give an answer. But I feel like you don't have to give an answer right away. I'm also getting something about indirect communication, or someone sending you messages from a hidden source. I feel like one of your followers is flirting with you, but maybe you are avoiding this person, or I don't know. I don't know. Maybe your love languages are different. It just seems like you are not feeding into this person's flirtation. Maybe you feel like they're not serious, or you're like, I avoid people like you. But it does seem like someone that your followers, like you guys follow each other, they're flirting. And red flags, I do see somebody that may still be involved with somebody else. Yeah. All right, so let's see what messages there are for those of you that chose deck number 3. We have, Prince of Swords. I was seeing like Divine. I'm like, why am I seeing Divine? Queen of Swords. Justice. Six of Wands. The Empress. Overall energy, Princess of Swords. Six of Swords. And King of Disc. Okay. Okay, so I feel like for some of you, you may be trying to move on from a person or a situation, but I kind of feel like something is trying to keep you stuck or something's trying to reel you back in. It also kind of looks like someone is being, it could go either way. I feel like someone is being fished, like someone is hooking and pulling something up. Be careful of who you talk to on the internet because you could be getting catfished. And then I also get the energy of being rescued. Someone saving your life or saving your situation, saving you somehow, saving you the headache, saving you from something. I do feel that there's a desire to get clarity in a situation. Okay, I'm seeing your spirits being lifted. Your spirit guides also may be guiding you or trying to help you or point you in the right direction. It's like they're like, do this or do that, respond, go there. Like something's going on where there's some sort of communication going on between you and your spirit guides too. I'm getting a lot of spirit energy, so I feel like there's also a telepathic bond that you have with someone, like you guys may be communicating telepathically or someone's been sending you telepathic messages. You definitely seem to have some sort of information coming or messages coming towards you, or messages in the form of synchronicities or insects or, yeah, birds, something that flies, travels through air. Kind of, you might want to just also watch your thoughts, because I'm getting something about thoughts traveling. So make sure you're putting, good intentions out. Be careful of the thoughts that you allow to enter your space. But I'm getting something about thoughts traveling. And definitely looks like someone could be getting hypnotized. Someone definitely could be like, come to me, or doing some sort of come to me spells. Or maybe it's just simply in the way that someone is dressed and it's very attractive and people are being seduced, heads are turning. You might have a natural captivating energy. People might be complimenting you on the way you smell, or the way you carry yourself in general. Like, I feel like you are coming across as hypnotizing a lot of people. It also could be that you are under the trance of somebody or something. Somebody might send you a gift or several gifts. Somebody is very thoughtful and romantic and giving you, like, each gift represents something significant. Somebody also may have a tattoo on their wrist. There is a desire to be just and be fair in your everyday thought process. I feel like people are wanting to be clear and truthful as well. Some of you may have to be called in for jury duty. You may be dealing with something, dealing with law and legalities. Also, you may be getting ready to sign some sort of agreement. Something may bind you. Something could be binding. I mean, it could be anything. It could be a job. It could be you agreeing to something that's on a contract, agreeing to some sort of legal actions, or, you know, it could be taxes. You're already working on that. And then, yeah, it could be a soul contract where two people are agreeing to enter some sort of a soul contract. And it does seem like a mutual agreement where someone is receptive of what you have to say, or you are receptive of what someone has to say. Someone is seeking justice or truth. If you were worried about somebody's karma, I feel like, you know, there's no need to worry about people's karma. Like, I feel like justice will prevail. Just focus on you and your happiness. 6-6 also may be of significance for you, or some sort of confirmation. I also feel that you are going to be manifesting the things that you desire. Or the things that you desire actually are just coming into your life without much effort on your end. You're just attracting what's for you. And I feel like, excuse me, that could be money, it could be a job, it could be gifts, it could be a relationship, but it just seems like you're manifesting things easily. You may be feeling very nurturing, or you may find yourself, you know, being a listening ear for people, or just coming off very nurturing and motherly. Like, people may be coming to you for advice because of that, or they feel like they can tell you anything because they feel just comfortable in your presence. I feel like you're giving people a sense of ease. Definitely could be tapped into your feminine energies. Even if you're male, something's going on where you're tapped into your feminine energies. I feel like people are definitely focused on their appearance. So there could be some shopping or grooming going on. Your love interest also could be spoiling you if you have one. Now, I also see you setting boundaries with anybody that tries you. But I don't feel like you have to snap on anybody. You're setting boundaries and people are listening. Especially because the way you say something or put something, people are listening. I feel like something started off defensive or something started off on the wrong foot. There was some sort of miscommunication. But I feel like that's being cleared up. Somebody also may have been nervous about entering a commitment or getting cold feet about engagement. Now, it is possible that someone may decide there may be a mutual agreement in regards to an engagement. Either they're both agreeing to continue with the engagement and get married, or agreeing to wait or go separate ways. But there's no hard feelings if it is that. A love interest also could be coming off very direct, blunt, and maybe intimidating or cold and icy sometimes. Definitely could be some I said what I said moments this week. You are needing to respond to something, like someone is waiting for your response. So I feel like you're needing to respond to something, let them know where you stand. Is it a yes or is it a no? Or, just complete whatever documents, unfinished documents that you haven't completed. It also could be someone responding to you. You might get hired. You might get hired for something or gain a new client. I'm seeing something being signing some sort of agreement. Depending on what type of work you do, something could be a non-disclosure, like you're agreeing to some sort of non-disclosure. You also could be receiving some sort of settlement and having to sign documents for that. And then also something could be any type of work agreement. You might feel pressured. You might be worried about something, feeling like, oh, what am I agreeing to? If I sign this, I'm going to be stuck. Make sure you just read and understand everything that you're signing. I still feel like something's going to go over your head. And you'll have to figure it out when it happens or when it comes to that time. I can't tell if I'm hearing Eliza or Lily. Someone is debating about some sort of decision. Debating if they should stay or go. It does look like someone is deciding to walk away from any situations that are confusing or any situations that feels like it's leading to nowhere. It's like, it's time for me to walk away from this. Somebody is like extending like several olive branches. They're like, how many times can I say that I'm sorry? Like, someone is trying to show you they're sorry by giving you a lot of gifts, or they just keep saying they're sorry. Or they're doing acts of kindness or doing things to support you. They're really just trying to show you that they're sorry. Whoever has been ignoring you, like, I feel like they regret their past actions, or they suddenly have some sort of realization. If they were only able to see one-sided, I feel like now something happened where it's like, now they understand you. I think what they did to you happened to them, and now they get it. Or it could be, the story could be reversed. You might suddenly realize your wrongdoings and want to correct them. Something may be preparing you for changes coming. I don't know how Spirit is preparing you, but I feel like Spirit is trying to prepare you for some sort of changes coming to your life. Yeah, I do feel like you're going to manifest the things that you desire. There's still things to work on. People still need to work on communication, transparency, and being vulnerable. Someone has a hard time being vulnerable, and it comes off as arrogant or snooty, conceit. Career-wise, if there's something that you want to do, I feel like you have to stop making excuses, especially if this is about establishing your own business or making some changes to your business. I feel like you've got to stop making excuses and just do it. Either someone is upset that somebody else got pregnant, like maybe you got upset because your love interest got someone pregnant, or a baby's mom is being petty because their ex has moved on or is dealing with you. And then also I'm getting like kill them with kindness, like as that overall energy. And people will want to find fault in you, but keep being authentic and don't give in to, someone else's pettiness if you can help it. All right, so hopefully these messages help. Feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending you love and grace.